In this video, we take a solemn look at the final moments of some of the world's most iconic figures, as captured in their open casket ceremonies. Please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like and comment. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of Indian independence, a symbol of nonviolent resistance, was silenced by violence in 1948. He was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist, who shot him 3 times at point-blank range. The nation and the world mourned as his simple, open casket became a focal point for a grieving country. Martin Luther King Jr., the voice of the American civil rights movement, was tragically stolen on April 4, 1968, by a single bullet on a motel balcony in Memphis. His assassin, James Earl Ray, was captured after a massive manhunt. King's open casket displayed the cost of hatred, even as his "I Have a Dream" speech continued to echo around the world. Mother Teresa, a living saint to many, she dedicated her life to the poorest of the poor in the slums of Kolkata. Upon her death in 1997, her body lay in repose for an entire week, a testament to the countless lives she touched. She was later formally canonized as Saint Teresa of Calcutta in 2016. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, who revolutionized music and culture, was found dead at his Graceland mansion in 1977. His untimely passing at 42, attributed to a heart attack, ended a life of unparalleled fame, but also one shadowed by personal struggles. His open casket allowed tens of thousands of fans a final, tearful goodbye. Louis Armstrong, with his iconic trumpet and gravelly voice, Satchmo brought jazz to the world. Songs like "What a Wonderful World" became anthems of hope. After a lifetime of spreading joy, he passed away in his sleep in 1971, his legacy forever etched into the fabric of American music. Grace Kelly, the Hollywood actress who became a real-life princess, her story was a fairy tale. But it ended in tragedy in 1982 when a stroke caused a catastrophic car accident. The world watched in shock as the beautiful princess, who had charmed millions on and off the screen, was laid to rest. Etta James, her powerful, soul-wrenching voice gave us timeless classics like "At Last." But behind the music was a life of profound struggle. After a long battle with leukemia, the legendary singer passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of raw emotion and musical brilliance. James Brown, the godfather of soul, a whirlwind of energy and funk, could not dance forever. He passed away on Christmas Day in 2006 from heart failure. His high-octane performances defined an era, and his open casket was a somber contrast to the vibrant life he lived on stage. Augusto Pinochet, the brutal dictator of Chile, whose regime was marked by torture and disappearances, ruled with an iron fist for decades. His death in 2006 from a heart attack was met with both mourning and celebration, a stark reminder of the deep divisions he created. Paul von Hindenburg, the German president whose fateful decision appointed Adolf Hitler as chancellor, inadvertently paving the way for the Third Reich. He died in 1934 of natural causes, just as the dark shadow of Nazism was falling over Germany and the world. Queen Victoria, the monarch who defined an era, her 63-year reign saw the British Empire reach its zenith. Her death in 1901 after a series of strokes marked the end of the Victorian Age, a period of immense industrial and cultural change. Bruce Lee, a martial arts icon and film legend, his speed and philosophy changed action cinema forever. His sudden, shocking death in 1973 at just 32 years old, from a mysterious brain edema, cut short a life of incredible potential and left a void in the world of martial arts. Hank Williams, a founding father of modern country music, his songs of heartache resonated with millions. But his own life was plagued by pain and addiction. He died suddenly in 1953 at 29, a tragic, young end for one of country's greatest voices. Bill Bojangles Robinson, the legendary tap dancer whose grace and skill broke racial barriers in Hollywood. He brought joy to millions, famously dancing alongside Shirley Temple. He passed away in 1949 from heart disease, leaving a legacy of rhythm and smiles. Eva Peron, Evita, the spiritual leader of Argentina, was beloved by her people for her advocacy for the poor. Her dramatic life was cut short by cancer in 1952 at just 33 years old. Her open casket drew millions of mourners, a testament to her immense popularity. Boris Yeltsin, the bear-like figure who became the first president of a new Russia after the Soviet collapse. His tumultuous reign was a roller coaster of crisis and change. He died in 2007 from heart failure, a symbol of Russia's painful and chaotic transition. Al Capone, America's most notorious gangster, who ruled Chicago with violence and intimidation during Prohibition. Brought down not for murder but for tax evasion, he died in 1947 from cardiac arrest after suffering from syphilis, a hollow end for a man who once held so much power. Amy Winehouse, a generational talent with a voice from a bygone soul era, her personal demons were as public as her music. Her tragic death from alcohol poisoning in 2011 at 27 cemented her status as a member of the infamous 27 Club. A life of brilliant potential cut devastatingly short. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, whose voice was a force of nature and an anthem for respect and civil rights. After a 6-decade career, she passed away from pancreatic cancer in 2018, her powerful songs forever a part of the American soundtrack. Babe Ruth, the Sultan of Swat, a larger-than-life hero who saved baseball and became its greatest legend. His battle with throat cancer ended in 1948, but his record-breaking home runs and charismatic personality made him an immortal figure in sports history. B.B. King, the king of the blues whose guitar Lucille could cry, sing, and wail like no other. For decades, he was the ambassador of the blues. He died in 2015 from complications of Alzheimer's and diabetes, but his music remains the very definition of the genre. Bela Lugosi, the man who became Dracula, his haunting portrayal in the 1931 film defined the vampire for generations. Though typecast, his performance was unforgettable. He died of a heart attack in 1956, forever linked to the iconic monster. Bernie Mac, a comedian with a brutally honest and hilarious style, he rose from the stand-up clubs to Hollywood stardom. His life and career were cut short in 2008 by pneumonia, a shock to the world of comedy and his millions of fans. Billie Holiday, Lady Day, one of the greatest jazz vocalists of all time, poured her pain and struggles into her music. Songs like Strange Fruit were powerful social statements. Her hard life, marked by drug abuse, ended in 1959 from liver disease. Carmen Miranda, the Brazilian bombshell, a whirlwind of fruit hats and samba rhythm who took Hollywood by storm. She became a symbol of Latin American culture. Her life ended abruptly in 1955 from a heart attack, but her vibrant image endures. Gustaf Fröding, a celebrated but troubled Swedish poet, his work blended beauty with deep melancholy. He wrestled with mental illness and alcoholism throughout his life, passing away in 1911 from his ailments, a brilliant mind lost to its inner turmoil. June Carter Cash, the matriarch of country music royalty, a talented performer in her own right and the great love of Johnny Cash. Her duets with him, like Jackson, are legendary. She passed away in 2003 from complications after heart surgery. Tiny Tim, an utterly unique and eccentric performer, his falsetto rendition of Tiptoe Through the Tulips is instantly recognizable. His life was a spectacle until the very end. He suffered a fatal heart attack on stage in 1996 during a performance. Hector Macho Camacho, a flamboyant and skilled boxing champion from Puerto Rico, known for his speed and showmanship. His life outside the ring was turbulent, ending in tragedy in 2012 when he was shot and killed in a targeted attack. Jade Goody, a British reality TV star whose life played out in the public eye. Her fame took a tragic turn when she was diagnosed with cervical cancer, which she publicly battled until her death in 2009, raising widespread awareness about the disease. Enrico Caruso, the first great recording star, an operatic tenor whose voice captivated the world in the early 20th century. His powerful recordings brought opera to the masses. He died in 1921 from complications of a kidney infection. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse of baseball, a New York Yankee legend known for his incredible durability and power. His career and life were cut short by the disease that would later bear his name, ALS, passing away in 1941, a true American hero. Mickey Rooney, a star from the age of 6, his career in film and television spanned nearly his entire 93 years of life. A true Hollywood legend, he passed away in 2014 from natural causes, having lived the entire history of the movie industry. Pope John Paul II, one of the most influential figures of the 20th century, his papacy spanned 27 years and played a role in the fall of communism. A global spiritual leader, He passed away in 2005 after a long public struggle with Parkinson's disease. Rick James, the funk superstar and super freak himself, who defined a hedonistic era of music. His life of excess eventually caught up with him. He died in 2004 from a heart attack linked to long-term drug use. Rudolph Valentino, the original Hollywood Latin lover, a silent film idol who drove his female fans to frenzy. His sudden death from a perforated ulcer in 1926 at just 31 sparked mass hysteria and public mourning, a testament to his immense star power. Sarah Bernhardt, a legendary French stage actress, known as the Divine Sarah. She was the world's first international celebrity actress. Her dramatic career spanned into the early 20th century until her death in 1923 from kidney failure. Selena Quintanilla Perez, the queen of Tejano music, on the cusp of international superstardom, was murdered in 1995 at the age of 23 by the president of her own fan club. Her tragic death shocked the world and cemented her status as a timeless Latin music icon. Shawty Lo, an Atlanta rapper and a key figure in the city's hip-hop scene, known for his gritty anthems. His life was cut short in 2016 in a fiery car accident, a sudden loss for the music community. Stanley Tookie Williams, co-founder of the violent Crips gang, who later, from death row, became a prominent anti-gang activist. Despite appeals for clemency, he was executed by lethal injection in 2005 for 4 murders, a controversial end to a deeply complex life. Vladimir Lenin, the revolutionary leader whose ideas and actions created the Soviet Union. After surviving multiple strokes, he died in 1924, his body preserved and put on display, becoming a relic of the communist state he founded. MC Daleste, a rising star in the Brazilian funk scene, known for his energetic performances. His promising career was violently ended in 2013 when he was shot and killed on stage during a live performance, a stark reminder of the violence plaguing some music scenes. Mahalia Jackson, the queen of gospel, her majestic voice became the soundtrack of the American civil rights movement. She sang for dreams and for justice, until her death from heart failure in 1972, leaving a legacy of faith and freedom. Ike Turner, a pioneering musician who, with then-wife Tina Turner, created some of rock and roll's earliest hits. His legacy, however, is forever marred by his notorious abuse of her. He died in 2007 from a cocaine overdose. Ho Chi Minh, the revolutionary leader who fought for and achieved Vietnam's independence, becoming its iconic first president. To his people, Uncle Ho was a symbol of freedom. He died of heart failure in 1969 during the Long War that would ultimately see his vision realized. Divine, the drag superstar and muse of filmmaker John Waters, known for outrageous and boundary-pushing roles in films like Pink Flamingos. A true icon of underground cinema, he died of an enlarged heart just after his mainstream breakthrough in 1988. Daniel Wayne Smith, the son of model and actress Anna Nicole Smith, his life was entangled in his mother's very public dramas. His death in 2006 from an accidental drug overdose, just days after his sister's birth, was a devastating tragedy that captivated and saddened the world. Dara Singh, a legendary Indian wrestler and actor who brought the godlike strength of Hanuman to life on television. A national hero, he passed away in 2012 after a long illness, a celebrated figure of strength and culture. Edith Piaf, the Little Sparrow, France's most beloved singer, whose voice conveyed a lifetime of sorrow and passion. Her life was as dramatic as her songs, ending in 1963 from liver failure, a fate worsened by years of hardship and substance abuse. Ferdinand Marcos, the dictator who ruled the Philippines with an iron fist for 2 decades, plunging the nation into martial law and corruption. Ousted by a peaceful revolution, he died in exile in 1989 from complications of kidney, heart, and lung disease.